Okay, this reading, I'm just going to see what comes up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 decks for your reading. So pick 1 through 5. I'm gonna go ahead and actually cleanse and protect the space and my viewers real quick for protection and cleansing and in honor of our spiritual families. Yeah, sounds about right. Actually, no, put that back where you got it. Okay. For you, for me, hope all is well. If it's not, it'll get better if you let it. All right, we'll start with number 1. Number 1, messages do you have for number 1, my beautiful spiritual family? Okay. We have out of control, Dottie, let her eat, no balance in life, disagreements and stubbornness, fog has lifted, you see clearly, poor speculation. I'm hearing that song. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. An unconventional approach to work, own methods, juggling multiple interests, and discomfort in the workplace. In your workplace and in your personal life, you just kind of seem like you only want to do things your way with this own methods. You don't care if you argue with people. You don't care if they see you as someone hard to work with. You believe that, your tried and true way is the best way because it's always worked for you with this disagreements and stubbornness. No balance in life. People think that all you do is work, and you put all your focus on work and you don't really care about your personal life with the no balance in life. And then with this out of control, it doesn't matter what you have to do or what you have to do it. Some of your methods can be seen as not only unconventional, but like they don't make sense to everyone else around you. Fog has lifted, you see clearly. Some things have gone wrong for you recently, which have caused you to realize that the only reason why work went so smoothly for you before, even though methods didn't make sense to others, this, that, and the other, is there was one divine person who was protecting you, who was helping you, and you no longer have access to their energy. And now that you no longer have access to their energy, I'm talking like for months you've been in separation to the point to where you literally have no access, like they've blocked you, this, that, and the other. And with poor speculation, you're now realizing that person's absence and the effect that it's having on you. Juggling multiple interests. This person left because you refused to commit, you refused to settle down. In fact, with discomfort in workplace, I'm getting like you're someone who would always like flirt at work. You actually possibly caused maybe some sexual harassment cases at your work, whether you're aware of this or not. It could be behind the scenes. It could be they gave you a warning. If they haven't given you a warning yet, expect them to. And I saw friend problems underneath this. So even your friends with friend problems, like even your friends don't understand you. Under that we have work group discord, and no one wants to work with you. And then underneath that we have discontent with present work, which basically is people are no longer willing to put up with your standards, with your methods. They're just outdated, unreasonable, and it makes everyone feel uncomfortable. It makes everyone feel like they're not a team. Like under that we have wasted energy, effort, time, resources. Like people feel like you waste their time more than anything else. They feel like they have to spend more time cleaning up after you versus actually getting things done with you. I'll get some advice for you with this deck also. Let's get some advice for this person. What can they do to improve this situation? Please and thank you, spiritual family. What kind of advice can we get to help this person find their way? Juggling multiple interests. So first off, what they want you to start conquering is putting your attention and focus on one thing at a time and being committed to one specific goal at a time. I'm hearing you're all over the place. You'll try to do like 10 things at once. And that's one of the reasons why it takes you so long to get things done, and why it seems so chaotic when you're doing them, because you are purposely overwhelming yourself. You're purposely overwhelming others by touching this, then stopping and starting something else, and then going back to that, and then starting on something completely different. Like, they're telling you to start learning focus. So I would recommend like do at least a 10-15 minute guided meditation per day. It'll really help you learn how to concentrate your mind, and it doesn't take that long to sit still for 15 minutes. And even if you're not used to it, you can start with, trying to last like 2 minutes the first day. The next day, try to last, 5 minutes, and every day keep trying to build on that. You could have serious ADD, attention deficit disorder, and it's never been properly treated, or you've never been properly guided through it, and so you're not really sure how to focus on one thing at a time because you're so used to your mind jumping all throughout your life, and that's just how you've always lived, and that's okay. What's not okay is having multiple relationships in a workplace at once and making everyone feel upset and uncomfortable and causing a lot of drama. People find this to be more chaotic than you jumping around from like position to position. You're jumping from person to person, and some of these people you work with, actually you would find out they liked a particular person and you would get with them just to see if you could, and it actually broke the hearts of your coworkers around you because you didn't respect their privacy, the fact that they told you earnestly how they felt about someone. They saw you as someone popular. They really wanted your advice, and instead you decided to take the information that you learned and use it to your advantage to swoop in, take the person they wanted, only for like a few days at a time, just to prove you could get them. It's like a never-ending power struggle for you. You feel like you always need to be on top. Maybe the people in your life you grew up with, you never felt, good enough, or like you could do enough or be enough, and that has stuck with you. Inability to give up old lifestyle. This is simply a confirmation that you like to do things your way. You don't like to do it any other way, and this is part of your problem is you're not willing to listen to others. You don't really care about how they feel, and it doesn't matter how their mind works. You feel like you're the best of the best, but in all honesty, if you were the best of the best, you wouldn't be feeling so alone right now. You feel very alone. You feel like no one is on your side. It's because you don't believe in choosing sides and you don't believe anybody has your back. But if that were true, then from the very beginning, everyone would have just kicked you out and never would have given you a chance, and you certainly would not have been allowed to stay this long. So the only reason you haven't been fired is because some people really do have hope that you could change. They've seen you change here and there, but not enough to want to keep you at this point. It's really becoming a huge problem. Any other advice? We'll get a couple more for number one. Couple more, please and thank you, spiritual fan. This one's sticking out. Fog has lifted, you see clearly. Okay, so you're not gonna like this advice, but it's not on me if you don't take it. It's just an option. If you really want to know the truth about your situation, go up to each person you work with directly and ask them, how do you think I can improve at work? Some of these people will be cutthroat and some of these people will be kind. The people that are kind to you, the people that give you good advice, they don't just critique you and tell you you're a jerk. They just say, well, I think if you started focusing on this instead of that, like people who actually make like lists of points across to you. And whether it makes sense to you or not doesn't matter because you're not making sense to anyone, okay? So the people that sound like they are making sense, people who are successful at your workplace, people that get jobs done, people who don't have complaints, people who give you good advice. Listen to these people who give you good advice. Don't listen to people who criticize you just to criticize you. They're fed up with you. They don't care if you stay or not. The people that give you good advice, listen to them. They want you to stay and they legitimately want to help you. But if you're not willing to listen and learn, no one will keep you around. And it's gonna hurt to hear that, but you already know. You already know. That's why you're here. The universe has directed you to me so you can fully understand your position. Unhappiness not being communicated. People aren't telling you just how fed up they are with you. And you're not telling everybody else just how fed up you are with your work and the fact that you feel like no one appreciates you. It's not that no one appreciates you, it's that you don't appreciate your job. You don't appreciate the people you work with. And you don't appreciate the people who have been kind to you and that have tried to help you. There have been people who've tried to give you advice or tried to work with you and you just turn them away like, no, I'm good. People aren't going to want to keep you around if no one can work with you and if you don't get all the jobs done on your own and you know you're getting less and less done. You have some personal problems due to all the back and forth between sleeping around at work. Okay? Like, you're hurting in a big way, and it's not for no reason. Laziness or lack of motivation, that's just a confirmation you're not feeling it. You're not getting things done. You don't want to be there anymore. So your advice is you need to focus on talking to the people that you work with directly on how you can be more productive and a more valuable team member. You don't have to tell people about your personal struggles. You don't have to tell them how you really feel. Don't. Ask them these questions. How do I get more done at work, and how can I improve? And see who answers you and how they answer you. And do not talk back. Do not be disrespectful. That is how you got in this position in the first place. Do you want to go backwards and keep going backwards and keep feeling like everything you do isn't going to get you anywhere? Or do you actually want to go places? Do you want to feel good at your workplace? Because if you get fired from this job and people see your rap sheet, no one will want to hire you. You are an HR case meant to happen before you even get hired. That will be on your file. Everything you've been doing, people have been putting in reports. People have been complaining. Just no one has told you about it, except for right here and now. So if you're at this reading, there is a big reason. And you need to turn it around now before you lose your job. And if this hurts you, don't be hurt by me. Don't be hurt by my words. Be hurt by the fact that you don't care enough about your life, about your money, about your job to want to keep it. And ask yourself, why don't you care at all? And if you don't have an answer, that's not true. You're just not willing to see it. There's always an answer for why you don't want to do something. Maybe deep down you feel like you can't. I already told you what I think the problem is. I think growing up, people always made you feel like you weren't going to be able to do good enough, and so you feel like you have to do it all by yourself and prove everyone wrong, when in reality you're technically proving those people right, because you're refusing to do better in your life, and you're refusing to have anyone else in your life besides you. Cutting people out just because you can doesn't mean that's a good thing. These are your messages. Number 1, many blessings. These are your messages. I'm hearing that song, I'm a problem child. I'm a problem child by AC/DC. Alright, number 2. What messages does my beautiful spiritual family have for number 2? You feel angry, if I'm honest. Financial reward from new job. I feel like you don't see this coming. Toxic situation you put yourself in. Are you hurting yourself the most? Bound and blind from own truth. For you so far, I'm getting someone spent all your money and you recognized that you got yourself out of that situation, but you still feel down and out. But because you've been working on yourself, expect if you just came to a new job to get a financial reward. If you're not at a new job, expect a new job with better benefits and a little more money to make is what I'm hearing. Good news of good results. That is a direct confirmation. I read that before I even saw it. That's just a confirmation. Because you've been trying, the divine wants to reward you. Because you are looking, you are seeing, you are trying. I feel like there's a few more things you need to clear up though, if I'm honest. What else do you have for number 2? My beautiful spiritual family. Okay. Desire to help from behind the scenes. Yeah, your angels and your guides really want to help you, so long as you keep trying to help yourself. Seeking fulfillment. You realize that the things you had been doing weren't serving you. You realize that the people around you just wanted to kind of see you fall. Sharing prosperity. One big lesson that you had to learn is sharing can be caring, but sharing too much can get you in a whole lot of hurt and a whole lot of nowhere. Environment for growth and prosperity. You are learning how to really appreciate yourself as a person, how to appreciate what you've worked hard for, and how to properly enjoy it and appreciate everything you receive. It's like you were making all this money and you were doing so well, but you didn't appreciate it. You were just like, oh, I do this all the time. Oh, I got this. I'll always make more. And then someone started siphoning all that good stuff, and you were like, wait, 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 I want it back. I want it back. And now you've realized it. You really have worked hard for everything you had, and you know it can just be gone in a split second, just like that. You needed this lesson to learn that you really have grown as a person throughout the years, and you've really worked hard to get to where you are. And you should appreciate yourself, and you should appreciate what you've achieved more. Emotional depression. Yeah. This person drained you emotionally, financially. I heard they could have even like taken your house from you without you even really realizing it. Like, I'm getting like a roommate situation where this person is always inviting all their friends and they're decorating like the apartment however they want. Like, they basically turned it into their own space even though you own it. And you've gotten to the point to where you're fed up. You don't even feel like it's your place anymore. You don't even recognize your life anymore, and you really like this person, you really respected them, you really cared about them, but now you see who they really are. The divine is showing you all the people in your life who have been taking advantage of you this whole time. It's just you weren't willing to see it until everything was taken away from you. They wanted to go ahead and put this person in your path to have you discover this now before you discover this later, and it's a whole lot worse in your life to where you have a lot bigger foundation, to where you have a lot more invested in things, and they destroy something even bigger than what you have now. Need to regroup and refocus. I'm getting that like you normally would have friends for clout, or you would normally have friends for networking, people that make you look good, people that make you feel good, and you need to realize that your focus is in the wrong places. You want people who support you and can help you in bad situations, not just gas you up for whatever. 1 second. You don't want people in your life that, whether you're doing good or bad, they tell you you're amazing. Like, let's say you invested 10 grand in the stock market and it went all the way up, and everyone's like, oh, you're so amazing. And let's say you lose that same 10 grand the very next week, and the same people still all say, oh, you're amazing. Like, there's no difference. You're amazing no matter what you do. Those are people who don't care if you win or if you fail in life, so long as they get to spend your money, brag about the fact that you're friends, and they use you. You are learning this the hard way, but I assure you the divine is making sure you don't learn this in an even harder way. I assure you. Okay, because this had to happen before you got this financial reward. Like, you've been working hard and you've changed, but you haven't changed the people around you. And that's one of the reasons why this had to fall apart, because you were going to give your earnings, keep giving your earnings to people who never deserved it in the first place. And yeah, you've been slapped in the face, but you kind of needed that slap in the face, prosperity to share. This is a confirmation of literally everything I just said. You literally want to share all your blessings all the time just so people can make you feel good. People don't care about whether or not you feel good. They're just telling you whatever you want to hear to get a paycheck or a gift, etc. That's hard to hear, but wouldn't you rather know the truth than be left with literally nothing and no one at the end of the day? Because that's where you would have eventually ended up had this not have happened. Let's get some advice for number 2. Financial reward from new job, desire to help from behind the scenes. They're asking that when you get this financial reward, please donate it to a good cause in honor of the angels. They want you to share this reward with people who have less than, people you know deserve it. Not surface level people, but people who really need help in this world. Like homeless people, children without homes, cancer research. A job or assignment that will be fun. Expect to feel a lot more lighthearted when you get this financial reward. Expect to feel uplifted. And they want you to know that after you give what you have received, don't give away all of it. You're meant to keep some of it. But once you give some away, you will notice life being lighter. You will notice more abundance coming in right after because you've chosen to follow what they want you to do. You're meant to show others how to succeed, and that it's good to share with those less fortunate. It's about a hand up and not a handout, giving it to people who really need it. Good news of good results. The more good things you do, the more good things will come in for you. Lolly, stop. That's enough. Sharing prosperity. This is just a confirmation that they do want you to share your rewards. Again, they don't want you to give away everything, but do make sure each time you receive, you give away some kind of small portion, whether it be money or effort or energy, or just like a gift for the people who support you. But their biggest thing they want you to do is donate to an important cause. In fact, some of you who are like famous or very influential, they want you to create a brand new foundation that hasn't been created. Like, get a team, do some research, and find out who really needs help, like missing children, like things like that, causes that you hear about but you don't really see advertised for helping others, like causes like that, causes that are seen but unseen. They really want you to develop like a new foundation and really put your time, effort, and energy into it, and your spiritual family will be really grateful to you if you decide to do that. It's one big thing they really want you to do in this lifetime. You may find yourself guided towards this more oftentimes or not. You may have already donated to some causes, but part of your purpose in this life is to create a brand new foundation for people who are less than and who need help. And they want you to help people who can't help themselves. These are your messages, number 2. Many blessings. number 3. What are number 3's messages from my beautiful spiritual family? I heard this is God and I say no. Apparently you've been fighting God on purpose. That's interesting. So if you feel like you've been stopped dead in your tracks, or you've had one thing happen right after another, you are getting big, huge signs to back off of something. I heard back off of them. So if you've been recently drawn towards someone or something and it didn't work out really quick, it was for a purpose. I'm getting maybe you didn't have bad intentions, but just know this other interest that you had did something to do with some kind of person. Alright. Okay. I want to be on stage. I'm going to read all of them before I explain this. I want my heart and mind to work together. I want eternal partnership. Right off the bat, I'm getting like someone wanted to use you for sex because they thought you had a lot of star power and they just wanted to use you to make money, get popular, things like that. I want to be addiction free, like you were really addicted to the way they made you feel. I want to maintain hope. This person gave you hope that you would be together forever. They could have told you I love you and not meant it. I want kindness. This person came in like they were really nice and then it turned out you found out they were just using you or cheating on you. I want to smile. This person started out all smiles, but then they made you feel really forlorn is what I'm getting, like really sad. I want pleasure. That's just a confirmation on what I said about the sex bit. I want to make music. So you could be a famous musician. You could be like someone who knows people in that industry. I want true love. All you ever really wanted was love. And this person pretended like they were going to give you love and you figured out otherwise. I want to teach. I'm getting from this, you want to learn how to love for real. I honestly feel like in every relationship you usually get used. I also think that there was one person who didn't use you for once and you didn't understand it until now. You thought there was something wrong with this person for not wanting anything from you but now you realize the value of that. That person was truly a kind-hearted soul. You know in this world everybody wants something, so it didn't make sense to you when you met this person that all they wanted was you. You were like, there's no way this is their motive, is to just love me and this, that, and the other, but you're realizing, no, this person really meant what they said, because this person, you booted them out of your life or they walked away because you just weren't getting it. It's either one or the other. I'm getting like you walked away before they asked for something for real and you figured it'd be something big and you knew you would give it to them because they just were a soft spot. And now you are realizing that was a person that you shouldn't have walked away from or pushed away. I'm getting that like you pushed this person away because you never met anyone who wanted like an innocent, pure, eternal love. And after you met them, you figured you couldn't get that love from them. So you went searching for it from someone else. And all you've been running into is people who want to use you. I want to tell you you manifested this for yourself, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you did it. you met this person who wanted to give you real love. The universe just wanted to hand this to you because you're naturally a pretty good person. Instead of accepting this real love and flowing with it, you kept imagining this person having a motive. That's the only way they could love you. That's how you manifested this person in your life, because you told the universe, oh, someone can only love me if I give them something financially, if I give them something they want. There's no way they could want me. That's how you manifested someone who didn't want you. That's how you manifested someone who only wanted something from you. And by pushing away this real partnership, you told the universe, I don't want real love. I want something that can be exchanged. Like, if I don't like this person, I can go from giving them a watch to the next person I'm with, I can buy them a car. Like, basically, you told the universe in your own words, I only want people who want something from me. I don't want someone who just wants to give me love. You told the universe, I don't want love. I want someone who wants material things, because I think that's all I'm good for. And that might be kind of hard to swallow, but that's just what you've taught yourself. That's what you've taught yourself, where your worth and your values lie. And this other person, I think you were addicted to them sexually. Not this person who wanted to use you, but the person who actually loved you. Like, they were everything to you, and you got addicted to their love. You got addicted to their sex. You got addicted to everything. So all the things you loved about this person, you kept with you. You told the universe you wanted more sex. You wanted more of love, whether it be fake or not fake. You wanted someone to basically make you feel good about yourself, and you wanted lots of pleasure because those were your favorite things about this person. So the universe took what you didn't want, they took it away, and they gave you more of the things you did want. And now you're changing your mind about the things you want, and you're just like, that's with the I want my heart and mind to work together. Your mind was the one tricking you, not your heart. You knew in your heart you fell for this person, but in your mind you never thought it could work. So let's get some advice for you on how you can improve your situation. How can you get the things that you really do want? How can number 3 get the things they really do want? I want mystery. So you actually have some kind of surprise coming in for you. I want to seize opportunity. Expect a mysterious opportunity to come up that will be enjoyable for you, and they want you to take it. I want to maintain hope. They're going to give you an opportunity to love this other person again. This person that you love like so deeply, so dearly. It's almost like the two of you are going to be in like the same room, or you're going to be able to have the time to like contact this person, and they want you to go for it. I want eternal partnership. This is a confirmation of that. They're going to give you the perfect opportunity to be able to come towards the person you were in love with. And they want you to show them what you really want. Do you really love this person? Do you really want this person? Do you want real love? If that's what you want, then you need to take this opportunity with this person, apologize to them, and tell them you didn't know what real love was until you met them. Yeah, I want to have good intentions. Show the universe you want someone with good intentions, and show the universe you have good intentions. Treat this person right. Spoil this person. Love this person like no other. prove to the universe you're grateful for this person in your life and the fact that they would even give you another opportunity with them. I want to cure pain. This person was very healing for you. Okay, and you're realizing that, and universe wants you to appreciate them and love them properly for everything they had done for you and for everything they made you realize in your life. I want experience. Choose to experience a new reality that is filled with partnership, that is filled with hope, that is filled with opportunities that you love. But the universe is warning you, don't go towards this person if you don't have good intentions. If all you're addicted to is their sex and energy and you don't love them for real, like you act like you want to, you will keep getting these people who use and abuse you for using and abusing people with good intentions. If you don't have good intentions when it comes to someone with good intentions, you will receive so many people with bad intentions that match yours. So your advice is, when you see an opportunity to be with this person you truly loved, take it, tell them the truth, and tell them how much they mean to you, and treat them like they mean so much to you, and don't take them for granted ever again, because the universe, as you know, you've already experienced, they will send what you show in reality. If you put your energy towards crappy situations and crappy people, that's what you're going to get handed. If you put your time, effort, and energy into this person and you love them right and you love them beautifully, not only will you be able to create more beautiful things with this other person, you won't have to worry about this other person because you already know their intentions. You already know they were good. They had the opportunity to use and abuse you, and they did not. Nor did they talk crap about you, because I don't even see that other person in here except for what you did. This is not about that other person. This is about you and what you are doing to yourself. And what kind of opportunities are you taking? How are you using your mind, your heart, your soul, your spirit? How are you spending your time, your effort, your energy? You need to consider this in all things. I'm getting that, like, in the business you worked in, you grew up in a hard life and you were taught material things matter. Buying people matters. You weren't taught that love matters. You weren't taught that, just good people doing good things is important. Just what can you do to make it to the top? What can you do to better your own life? And if, people want to ride your coattails, as long as they're doing what you want, that's what matters. That's not what's important in life. What's important in life is loving and being loved and being a good person and having good things happen to you. So you're getting a mystery opportunity to meet this person who gave you true hope for life, true love. Don't mess it up. That is a direct message from the universe. Because this person is special and you know it, or they wouldn't have just been taken away from you. Like, you've met good people before, but no one like this person. So you're being warned, if you try and do that to this person again, you want to cure your pain, you'll get more pain than you thought possible. And that's only if you do things intentionally like you did last time. Now that you know where you made errors, because I'm telling you where you made your errors. As long as you are trying and as long as you have good intentions to love this person right, it's okay if here and there are bumps along the road, as long as you admit what you did, the part you played. This person is kind, understanding, and forgiving. You know that. There's something good inside you, and you do want good things in your life. You do want real love, or you wouldn't be given this opportunity. The universe is going to give you this opportunity. The question is, will you take advantage of this person in a cruel way again and abuse and use their love like you've been used and abused? Or will you appreciate them the way you want to be appreciated and treated? How you treat this person who loved you is how you will be treated from here on out. And even if you don't want an eternal partnership, if you feel like you can't handle that with this person, treat them well regardless, because the universe is seeing how you treat people in your life. And how you treat people in your life who are good, you'll either get more good people or you'll get more people with your bad energy, with your bad intentions. If you treat bad people good, you're going to get more bad people. If you treat good people good, you're going to get more good people. That's how that works. You attract what you give. That is your biggest lesson at this time. These are your messages. Number 3, many blessings. Number 4, let me get a sip of water, actually, to clear all that energy. Oh, that's better. I just needed a moment. All right. Number 4, what does my beautiful spiritual family want number 4 to know? But I want all your attention. Someone is upset that you are ignoring them, but you have your reasons. Spiritual family, my beautiful spiritual family, please tell me what number 4 needs to know. Okay. I can't do this anymore. Yeah. You couldn't do this anymore. You are the blessing. You realized your life was blessed before this person entered it. And everything they convinced you would happen once you were together, it was a lie. You owe me. Yeah. That's a confirmation. You're like, you don't own me. This person lied to you, thought they had you wrapped around their finger, and told you, I am the reason why your life is great. And you were like, actually, my life was better before you. I can't believe I didn't see this before. Just get it over with. This person was really dramatic. Anytime you ever wanted to leave, they would just be like, fine, just leave then. See how well you do on your own. See if anybody can love you the same way I do. This person made you feel really good about yourself. They fed your ego a lot. And you realized they were actually talking like a lot of crap behind your back and making you look bad as a person. And everything they said you did was actually all the things they did behind your back, and you found out. A really good friend of yours told you. I'm getting that a good friend of yours came over and said, hey, don't tell your person this, but they've been saying all these things about you. And I just gotta say, if you're really doing these things, it's really messed up. But I just wanted you to know this person is broadcasting all the crappy things you've been doing. And you listened to what this person had to say, and you were like, actually, that makes so much sense, because they were gone that day, or they said they were doing this that day, but you're telling me they really did this. Like, this person helped you piece together a lot of puzzle pieces about this person. Like, they would lie and say that they were going to go get soup from the store when really they were going to, like, a friend's house to meet up someone they were crushing on, and they made out with them. Like, you're finding out stuff like that. I want your friend more. Oh wow, as I say that, there's that confirmation. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Wow. Got chills on that one. My mind won't let me. People would ask this person, why don't you leave if they're so awful? And they're like, my mind won't let me. I'm so obsessed. They live in my head rent free. When really they were just enjoying all the attention they were getting from other people in regards to the things you were doing, when really they were just having their cake and eating it too. Like, they were sitting there mooching off you and calling you the leech. What can I do? This person just wanted to see what all you could do for them. Like, they wanted you at their beck and call at all times. In fact, they would purposely play mind games with you to be like, for example, they would say, oh, can you get me this really cute octopus plushie from the store? I really, really like it. I want the pink one. And they would say it verbally. And then they would purposely wait until you got home, and they would be like, I didn't want that. What are you talking about? I wanted the penguin that was blue. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, they would gaslight you and literally be like, see, I even sent you a text. They would basically time you when you went to the store multiple times for them. And they would wait until the third or fourth time you went to the store. They would time how long it took you to get to that store and come back. And they would text you 2 minutes before they knew you would get home. They would purposely do that to you to make you feel like you were losing your effing mind. This person is rude, weird, and very vindictive. But what this person doesn't know is, for this last week, you have been recording them, recording their actions, because you actually went to a therapist because you literally felt like you were losing your mind. You felt like you were going insane. And your therapist was telling you about narcissistic people and how they really do believe everything they actually do. And so for the last week, you actually got like secret cameras, things like that, and you've been watching this person in action. And you had this talk with this friend, and you actually showed them the things this person did. So now everybody is going to know. Wow. You should try harder. Yeah, this person would always be like, you're not trying at all, are you? I'm just getting like really toxic, bratty energy, like a 4-year-old child who wants to be a princess the rest of their life. They won't stop me. Your friends kind of had suspicions about this person, but at the same time, you weren't really telling them your problems or what was going on with you, so they were like, well, maybe we're wrong, maybe it is true. Because I'm getting like, before you got with this person, they looked at them and they're like, no, they're just trouble. You can tell by like the look on their face, you can tell by the smirk. Like, this person looked arrogant when you looked at them, like, oh, I could play with you, like that kind of energy. I'm not listening to you. It got to the point to where this person was like so toxic. I'm getting like, they literally would act like a child, and they'd be like, no, I'm not listening to you. I don't know what you're talking about. You're delusional. Like, they would literally be so dramatic, act out so much. You are my peaceful paradise. But at the same time, they would give you such high highs and such low lows. Like, every time you would actually do something for them, like, I'm getting even at breakdown moments, like times when you had your head in your hands and you're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I keep doing wrong, you should just leave me. Like, they'd be like, no, you're the only one who can make me happy. It doesn't matter if you mess up all the time, I still love you. Like, this person's that twisted. Yeah, I can't be happy without you. Wow, I didn't even see that yet. That's a confirmation. Like, you're the only one who makes me happy. You're the only one who can do this. When reality, it was, you're the only one left who'll put up with my crap. You're the only one left in my life who will take care of me because everybody else sees through me. Look me in the eye, please. Yeah, you are disgusted with this person. You don't even want to look at them. I'm getting like you already just like threw them out. But I want both of you. Yeah, you definitely found out about this other person. In fact, I'm getting like somebody gave you pictures once. I'm getting like you confronted their friends behind their back and they actually gave you like proof because they actually asked this person if you knew about these discrepancies about these other people, and they're like, yeah, they're totally cool with it, when in reality you didn't know. And when you came to these friends and you asked them about it, like, they could tell you were genuinely a nice person, and I assure you they're just as fed up with this person as you do. I'm getting like this person and you could both have like high paying jobs, like you could both be famous, like you're both high profile people, so you thought that this would go better than it did, but it didn't. Like you never imagined someone this high profile would be this big of an effing jerk. I'm hearing this effing stupid, like you really thought you were going to get away with it. This person didn't know who you were. This person didn't know that you've been around the block. This person didn't know you were street smart. This person didn't think that you would grow a pair, but you did. I'm not over you. I get that, like, this person was always so up your butt all the time that you kind of miss them because they were always all over you, but you don't miss how toxic and awful they were. Want to punch on the nose. Yeah, no, this person, for some of you, I'm getting like maybe a third of you would be physically violent. Like they would literally threaten to like hurt you, be like, oh, you want to go in public and have like a bruise on your face? They won't believe I did that. They'll believe you did that. There's no way I could do it. Like, apparently, like, they have a lot squeakier clean reputation than you, and so that's one of the reasons why you thought there was no way that this person was like this. Nobody really knew except for people they had already left behind, and they threatened these people with so much blackmail in their past. That's why no one's ever spoken out about them. But because you're so high profile, because you're so high up, and you have stuff on this person, the divine gave this person to you for a reason, so you could expose them so they can't do this to anyone anymore, because you are the person who can break this. You are the person to blow the whistle on this person, because people will believe you. No one believed the people in the past. They didn't have the proof that you have, and you're a high profile person, so use your power for good is what the universe is saying. Bottom of the deck, leave me alone. Yeah, this person is hoping that you'll just leave it alone, that you'll just go away. I feel like low-key there's another person involved with this, so let me just clear this awful person. I honestly feel like there's more to this story than this. I kind of want to know, why did this person come into your life? I know it can't be just so you can blow the whistle on them. Like, the universe would not just send someone this awful just as like a fun test. Like, why was this person sent to you? I'm writing you a love letter. Another chance, please. One last kiss. I have faith in you. There is someone else in the past that you left, and then this person came into your life and you regret leaving them. This person gave you a lot of love. This person gave you a lot of chances. This person gave you kisses that you missed. And this person did have faith in you. And bottom of the deck, what can I do? I'm hearing, what can I do now that you're gone? So now that you have left this person behind, you want to write this other person a love letter. You want to ask them for one more chance. You want to ask them for one last kiss if they never give you one again. And you want them to know that you appreciate the fact that they had faith in you. How is this person feeling about you? We'll find that out. How's this person from the past that had good intentions, how do they feel about you? I'm only cold because no one taught me warmth. So this person only turned you away because all you ever did was turn them away because you didn't believe that they really did care about you. But this person you just left showed you that this person had only good intentions. If there's a way, I will find it to you. This person would be willing to give you another chance, but you would definitely have to work hard for it. You would definitely have to give them the things that they asked you for. How could you? This person still, I'm getting that you never apologized to this person, so they would want an apology. They would want you to explain yourself and why you left, why you did what you did, why you treated them that way. I'm nosy and corrupting your life. Expect this person you just left to try and ruin this relationship if you go back to this person who was kind to you. I have faith in you. This person still has faith you can be a good person. Like, you got that one more time. We can work it out, baby. Yeah, this is a confirmation that this person would take you back if you did all the things you promised you would. How do you feel for this person, out of curiosity? How do you really feel? Aw, you are my peaceful paradise. This person really gave you a lot of peace, a lot of confirmation that life could be good. I absolutely cannot resist you. Yeah, you definitely sexually love this person. Do you want it? I will give it to you. Oh yeah, so much sexual energy. Okay, and leave me alone. You basically forced this person to leave you alone. I don't know if you made it seem like you, I'm getting, I say I don't know, but I am getting a download and I don't know if this is true or not. So you can let me know. I'm getting like you gave this person hope for a relationship and then you like ghosted them. Like the message they were waiting for never came, or the call they were waiting for, like you were telling them next level, but this person really thinks you just wanted their body. They think, oh, I kind of want to cry. This person feels like the only thing you ever liked about them was like their looks and the way they touched you. They feel like you never really loved them and you never really will. They legitimately feel that way. And that is heartbreaking because I know exactly how that feels. I've had relationships like that where it was always good when it came to, you know what, getting down and dirty, but anything else, there was just coldness. No real conversations. You never had a real conversation with this person. You never told this person they meant anything to you. And you probably never even showed it in your life. I'm getting, honestly, this person was your best kept secret, even from them. What should you do with this past person? Should you go towards them? Because it seems like you really want to, but I want to see if you even should, if I'm honest, because if you shouldn't, if the divine is purposely going to block you from this person, I feel like you'd rather know than try. Should you go towards this person who meant so much to you? Should you go towards this person who meant so much to you? Should you go back and apologize and tell them how much they meant? Should you go towards them? Should you go towards them? I will call you. You make me rise up. Should you go towards this person who meant so much to you? How could you? Should you go towards this person who meant so much to you? Oh, on the floor. You're going to have a tower moment if you do go towards this person. That's my first card to fall on the floor. Look me in the eye, please. Your emotions are getting caught in it. You want it, I will give it to you. That's a yeah. Yeah. Make sure you let this person know you don't want to be all alone anymore. This person asks you, how could you? Tell them you were terrified to give them literally everything because you knew you would, and you now want to. Tell them how good they made you feel. Tell them that you will spend as much time as you need to make it up to them. Tell them you want them to be proud of you and proud of being with you. Tell them how much you freaking love them and how sorry you are. Tell them everything. Don't tell them about this awful person that you've been with. Just say, life has never been kind to me, so I was not kind to you, and I want you to know I want to be kind now. I want to learn from you. I want to grow with you, not against you. I'm so sorry that you never felt important. You are the most important thing I've ever laid my eyes on or felt or believed in. I may not believe in myself. I may not believe in this world, but I sure as hell believe in the fact that I freaking love you and I wouldn't leave you again for anything in this entire world. I left because I was afraid of the shell that I had become, and I didn't want to give you emptiness. I didn't know love until I met you, and now I never want to know anything else as long as I live but your love. And I hope one day, I pray one day, that I can love you as beautifully as you love me. And I assure you, if you say those words to this person, they will look you in the eye. And they will not be saying, how could you? They will say, we can work it out, baby. But once again, be wary of this person who's going to try and corrupt your beautiful peace that you will create with this person. Know that your love is unstoppable with this person who is true to you. Know that this person never cheated on you in the past, and they never will. And, you know, this person accepted the fact that you weren't going to come back, and they were sick of your crap. But if you really do love them, if you really do love them and you really do show them, tell them, appreciate them properly, you will have a love like no other. But you have to appreciate it, and you have to really want it, and you can't just say you're going to do all these things. You have to actually do them. Because if you don't treat good people good, you will keep getting bad people, because that's what you're attracting. Because bad attracts bad, good attracts good. You can expect that the person you just left who treated you terribly to try and make up rumors and try to ruin your relationship, but make sure you let this person know that you have the proof that you have on them. And make sure you make multiple copies and keep them in multiple safe places, because this person will try and find it. Make sure you send a copy of it to wherever they're staying. And make sure to send them a note saying, mess with me anymore and I will publicize this. And is that technically wrong? Maybe, but the universe wants you to do that. The universe wouldn't have given you this ammo. The universe wouldn't have given you the opportunity to slander this person if they didn't truly deserve it. So the universe is saying, if this person continues to mess with you and doesn't leave you alone, do what you need to do. They will support you. They do want you to out this person, but if this person goes quietly and doesn't mess with anyone or anything, which is kind of impossible for this person because it's kind of their MO, but if they leave you alone and they walk away quietly and they never hurt anyone again, still keep your tapes, still keep your technical blackmail. Because I assure you, this person isn't going to stay quiet forever. They'll wait 5 years and then come out screaming. So just be wary of that. And don't worry about dotting your T's and I's. Don't worry about every little thing you do, because as long as you do good things and you try to be a good person, you do your best. Everybody slips up now and then, but as long as your intentions are good, and they see that, they will support you in the things that you do, and they will hold back this person. However, people have free will and they can only do so much, so always keep an eye out for this person trying to slander you. That's why you should keep the slander this person has done, because they will come for you. It's just a matter of when. But don't go for them unless they come for you, because that's just the rules of the universe. Is the best way I could tell you that. If someone comes at you, it's okay to defend yourself, but if you're just going for blood just because you can, the universe isn't really going to do much for you. Those are your messages. Number 4, many blessings. These have been some intense readings. Alright, let me take a sip of water. Number 5. These have been some long readings today, I tell you what. Number 5. What messages does my beautiful spiritual family have for number 5? Keep an open mind. Your soulmates may differ from your usual type and expectations. If you've been asking for love, it's coming in. I heard expected to show up at your doorstep. Yep, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yep, this is a confirmation. If you've been asking for somebody, they're coming, and it is the person for you, my dear. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I heard expect to not be able to keep your hands off them, or vice versa. The chemistry will be off the charts. And then some. Wow, wow, wow. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You have a naturally childlike, innocent, playful nature. You like to have fun. You like to look at things fresh and new. You like to explore the world and experience things, and this person is the exact same way. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. You have been with this person in past lives. You will recognize this feeling when you meet them. You will feel it in your heart space. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You've been worrying about money. Don't worry about money anymore. This person has bank, and they are coming to take care of you. You've been taking care of everybody else for too long, and it's your turn to be taken care of, is what I'm hearing. The universe is tired of you giving it all away for free. And it's not that you've been giving it all away for free. It's just people have been using and abusing you in all the wrong ways, and they want to make sure someone is with you for the right reasons. And anybody else who comes in, you'll know the difference between whether or not they're for you at this point. You'll know who this person is because, like I said, you'll feel the recognition. You'll see the recognition. In fact, expect like a memory to pop in your head right as you meet them of like a past life. And if you've never had past memories like myself, you won't realize it's a past memory until it happens. When past memories happen, it's an intense feeling in your heart space, an intense feeling of love and compassion. And you go back in a time, it's like lucid dreaming. The person doesn't look the same, their voice isn't the same, their name isn't the same, but the way they feel, there is a recognition there is an awareness. And after you remember the memory, you will realize it's a past life based on the feeling. That's the best way I could describe it, because I have remembered past lives with people. Have I stayed with those people? No, because they haven't all been good people. I chose to, give them the opportunity to be in my life. But if they don't treat me well like they did in the past life, like some people, I've had beautiful relationships in a past life with them, but in this life, they're the complete opposite. They have different lessons to learn. And you could resonate with this, and that's why I'm telling you this. Like, just because people are good in a past life, it doesn't mean they're good in this life. But this person, I'm getting like they weren't so great to you in a past life, but this lifetime, they're meant to make it up to you tenfold, is what I'm hearing. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. They're gonna heal all your like mommy daddy wounds, is what I'm hearing. Like, you've done well healing them, but they're gonna do like the last little bit of it. I heard for some of you like the last half of it, because your family isn't willing to heal with you. That, in fact, your family, like, you tried to help them heal, but they refuse. And because you're the only one who's willing to heal all the past patterns, you're the only one doing the work, so the universe is rewarding you big time for being the only person in your family willing to pull the weight, because you've tried to get other people to join this. You've tried to enlighten others and they just refuse to see it. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Expect this person to want to pop the question within a few weeks, and they probably will. For whatever reason, I want to get a few more cards for you. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This person is going to give you all the work no one else was willing to give you. We'll get two more to balance it out. Oh, expect to have a huge tower moment. We'll see what about. Express your love. Oh, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This person is basically going to want to sing from the rooftops about your love. Expect this person to like want to hold your hand wherever you go. Expect this person to want to proudly say, this is my person. I'm getting that no one ever wanted to brag about the fact that they were with you before. In fact, they just wanted to hide you, keep you to themselves. This person is like low-key kind of possessive. Like, they're going to want to keep you to themselves, but they're going to want to brag about the fact that you are with them. Like, they're going to want to go places with you, not only to show you like what you've been missing in life, because I'm getting like you want to travel the world, you want to go places, but you haven't found anyone that you want to enjoy places with, that you want to really travel with. Like, you have all these big dreams, but you haven't had anyone in your life who's really that supportive that you want to share those experiences with. This is that person. And you're going to know, because they're going to be right off the bat like, let's go on vacation. Let's go have fun. What do you want to do? This person will go get your favorite food just when you're feeling kind of down, just because they can, because this person's going to love you that much, is what I'm getting. Let's get one more for you. And then I'll get like advice. Thank you. Unrequited love. Yeah, that's all you ever got before. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You always felt like you were always putting in the work, but not anymore. Separation. time apart from your partner is on the horizon. If you just got out of a relationship, this is coming in like now, like yesterday even, like this person is already in your energy field, you just don't know it. If you've been getting blah 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 blah, I'm talking so fast right now, I have so much energy. Expect to feel alive once again. Expect to have more energy than you ever thought possible. Expect to be excited about life again. Like, your spiritual family is going to give you all the things you've been wanting, all the things, all the time, effort, and energy. They want you to know it's not wasted. You keep feeling like you're wasting time, you're wasting effort, you're wasting energy, and you keep looking up to your spiritual family. You look up to the sky and you're just like, why? I've been doing everything right, I've been such a good person, I just don't understand it. And they just wanted to make sure of what you really wanted. And yeah, there was quite a few tests, but for the longest time you were choosing all the wrong people and you were accepting it. You weren't putting yourself first. These past few relationships, you've been putting yourself first, and you've been firm. And you have legitimately said, block them from me, protect me from them. And you meant it. And because you meant it, and because you showed it for like the past few years, I'm getting. So if you're on this journey, just know it's not in vain. If you're not there yet, you will get there. But for those of you just left, like your third, fourth, whatever person, and it's been a few years and you're so over it, guess what? It's real love. Let's get some advice for them. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, trust this. Trust this. They cannot trust this enough. You will know. You will know. You'll know. They'll be everything you wanted. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. They will put in the work. Whatever you give, they'll give you times 10. Because that's what you've been doing. That's what you've been giving. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Oh my. You're not going to be able to speak with this attraction. I just want you to know, like, expect to drool and want to lick your lips when you see this person. They're just your type. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. The universe wants to commend you on all the forgiveness and all the healing that you've done. I'm getting also, don't share too much about this person with your family members. Keep it as surface level as you can, because they're the type to get jealous over anything and everything good. Because they just want good things in their life so bad at this point. They're desperate to share anybody's news, and they'll share your news like it's their own. They'll put a spin on it. They will make this person feel really uncomfortable if you tell them too much. Like, for example, if this person tells you, like, as a kid, they didn't get enough love, and you tell, like, your family members, they're going to tell everyone they know, and then when they meet this person, they'll be like, well, you may have not gotten a lot of love growing up, but we'll give you all the love you need. You love her right, you love him right, you love them right. Like, your family is this desperate and sad and icky, and that might offend you if you're not healed enough for this situation. But if you're the person I'm talking about now, if you've been working on self-love, if you've been putting up your boundaries, you know this is true about your family. You've accepted all the what ifs, buts, bad things about your family, and you'll be like, yeah, I know, thanks for that heads up. I knew they were bad, but I didn't think they would be that level with a new person. Yes, they will. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. When you remember these past life experiences, don't mention it to this other person unless they mention it first, because this person is spiritual, okay, but they're not as spiritual as you. They're not on your level. Like, you are very advanced in your spiritual journey. They've had like a couple awakenings. You've had like 4, okay. You know everything there is to know about awakening, about dark night of the soul. Like, you've been taking the classes, you've been doing the work. Hell, you've even been trying to teach other people how to get through it gracefully. One of the reasons this person is being sent to you is because you've been putting in the work, you've been helping the world, and this person is very special just like you. And low key, they're going to go higher than you in the spiritual realm. You might kind of be like, no way, I'm the highest of the high. Like, you know your position, but trust me, this person's kind of a big freaking deal. Like, you're a big deal, but they're like 2 tiers above you, and you're gonna feel that in their energy. Like, you're used to everyone getting intimidated by your energy. Low key, you're gonna feel a little intimidated by their energy, and you're gonna be like, whoa, who is this? I am so impressed. I so freaking love that someone is a bigger boss than me. I'm talking like, you know, you're a baddie energy. They're way more of a baddie than you. They just don't know it yet. They don't feel their energy. You're so spiritually aware, you're gonna feel their energy from like a mile away. You're gonna feel really strange. You're gonna feel like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I feel like shaky, jittery. I can't even get my words out. I feel on edge. Like, this is how crazy you're gonna feel. You're gonna be like, what's wrong with me? Like, I can't talk right. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm feeling the energy you're gonna feel. You're gonna feel so nervous. You're gonna feel so on edge. You're gonna feel like something really big is happening. And it's gonna feel really stressful. And you're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Is it good? Is it bad? It's good, but it's this person's energy. Dear Lord, have mercy. This person's energy got me like, whoa, on edge. Like, that's rare for me. I'm one of those people who's used to not really feeling other people's energy in a big way, but I feel this person's energy in a big way. I feel the pressure on my chest. Well, what I mean by that is we all have like an auric field, and technically mine is big. Okay, mine's like super freaking big. Like, I can keep people like 5 feet away if I really need to. I can change my colors. I can alter mine. Okay, not everyone can do that. This person has no idea that they have like a golden freaking shield around them, like 20 paces, 20 feet. 20 paces, really? What's up with you guys in the paces? Maybe you had like a pirate lifetime together. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. You're gonna feel so on edge around this person because their energy is so big. It's going to freak you the hell out. It's not a red flag. This is not a bad person. Just, you can't handle their energy. Nobody can. That's why this person is special. This person is meant to help you heal the world in a bigger way than you ever thought possible. Think like king and queen of the world of peace. Okay, that's how big you could be with this person if you recognize it and you choose to be with them. If you choose to have a relationship, I'm getting, for some of you, you don't want another relationship, you don't want to do it, that's fine. This person can be a soul friend. Regardless, this person is meant to be on your team for a reason. If you don't want to have a partnership with them, you can have a friendship with them one day. That's just a confirmation that, like, you're going to want to scream around this person when you feel their energy, because you're going to feel so uncomfortable. Normally, you're very comfortable in your energy. Expect there to be like disturbances all around you. If you're in a public place, expect for it to feel chaotic. Expect for it to get loud. Expect for, if you're in nature, for birds to make noises, for animals to make noises. Like, expect a lot of chaos around you before you meet this person. Like, if you're just at home, your animals will act weird. Like I said, birds will act weird. If you're in a public place, people will act weird. Like, that's what you can expect as like a sign when you are around them. You just may or may not know it. But just know that all this craziness is going to happen, but it's for a good reason. It's for a positive reason, and expect good things to come from this relationship, whether you choose for it to be platonic or like a full-blown relationship. Regardless, this person will always be soul family. They are here to support you, to help you do better, to help you achieve your goals. You've done so much that you've earned that. You deserve that. It's just up to you as to what kind of relationship you want to have with this person. The ball will be in your court. This person's kind of up for whatever. They're kind of in the same energy as you. They don't really care if they get another relationship, but if they do, it better be it better be everything they ever wanted. But honestly, I have a feeling like you're not going to be able to keep your hands off this person, so I will be deeply surprised if you choose for them just to be your friend. I don't think they'll ever just be your friend. Just a heads up. It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of magnetic energy. Like, people find you really attractive, they find this person super crazy attractive because they just have that energy. Okay? So, this is your advice. These are your messages. Number 5, many blessings. Many blessings to all. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you would like a private session with me, the information will be in the description box below. And when I have time, I will watch the video and put the timestamps in a pinned comment below. So until next time.